student-athletes. After questions from student-athletes are done, we'll dismiss them to their locker room, and we'll take questions for Coach Haith. So with that, Coach, your thoughts on today's game and advancing to the next round, please.
Okay, thank you. Obviously, I thought our guys really competed hard. Playing these guys on Sunday, I was really disappointed in our effort down there, and I thought we came back, we had a great mindset, great focus, and defensively, we were really, really good. We just didn't make shots early in the ball game during the first half, but we still maintained our defensive focus, and thought that was key to the game.
So again, questions for the student-athletes, please. Raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you.
For TK and Pat, kind of what was the difference, Sunday versus tonight? Was it just defense or was it effort, both of those things?
I think we ramped up our defense today, and we were really disappointed that we lost them, and we just know we wanted to get it back to them.
Also, I think we moved out the ball a lot better. We had a lot better movement because last game I noticed we were a little stagnant. It was hard to be aggressive on drives because the defense was staying. Since we moved today, it opened up the gap for everyone. It made it easier for us on offense as well.
Pat, can you talk about, you had a stretch there where you made several shots. Were you feeling it at that time? I know later you got in some foul trouble, but what do you remember about that time when you hit a few in a row?
Like I said, we're just moving out the ball real well. I was able to get open shots and take guys going in. So, like we said, just moving out the ball. There's times we didn't make shots, but even when we missed those shots, the fact that we moved out the ball, it's easy for us to get offensive rebounds, which is what he did out there. So we did that.
Any other questions for the student-athletes, please?
Spoken like a veteran.
Okay, we'll let the student-athletes get back to the locker room. Just down the stairs and go across the podium to my left here, out this way. And now we'll open up to questions for Coach Haith, please.
Frank, I know y'all put in a lot of work, the last few days. Was it nice to see some of that pay off here tonight?
Yeah, I spoke to TV and I talked about just that. I said we really got back Sunday and we went to work, and even yesterday we went hard at Hartford and competed. It was just a mindset we continue to have to establish with these young guys, and understanding how hard you have to play, understanding the toughness part of it. And that was the thing that was disappointing about Sunday. We didn't have the right mentality, and I thought our guys really embraced it, and then we came out. The first possession defensively was really, really good, and we set the tone from that point on in terms of how we were going to play the game, in terms of our intensity. And we didn't, there have been times all year where I think we've had good possessions, and then when adversity hits, we've let up on the defensive end. I don't think that happened tonight. Maybe a couple possessions we lost some principal things, but I thought our effort was good throughout the ball game, even when we weren't shooting the ball well in the first half. So I thought our defense kept us where we needed to be, and then until some shots started to fall there in the second half.
I thought Junior had a pretty crucial sequence there late in the game where he drove to the rim, had a basket, and then on the other end took a charge. I mean, what did you see from, it seemed like everybody had moments like that, but that seemed like it came at the right time.
It was a great team effort, and he's our guy. So when the game's on the line and we need big plays, and we want him to step up and make those kind of plays. And he had a heck of a drive in there off his left hand, good finish, and then he sprinted back and took a charge. Those two bang-bang plays were really big for us. And but Junior has been growing into that role, understanding he's our guy, he's our go-to guy, and I think he's had some growth throughout the year in terms of doing that.
I know that you haven't probably had a chance to really process this, but I'm going to ask you about your next game. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on playing Cincinnati again?
Well, this time of year, you just want to continue to play, and postseason play, and we get a great opportunity to play one of the best teams in the country. And they're well coached, they're very talented. We're going to have to play, we have to play well to win. And there's no question that I anticipate them playing. That's how they play, with great intensity. So we got to have the same kind of intensity tonight that we had tomorrow night, against a very talented team. And like I said, not just one of the best teams in our conference, but one of the best teams in the country. So our guys ought to embrace this thing and look at it as a tremendous opportunity.
Any other questions for Coach? Coach, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. All right.